How's it going, everyone? Today, we're going to be starting The Pacific. This has been described to me as a sort of companion series to Band of Brothers. I literally just finished watching Band of Brothers on this channel. If you haven't seen those reactions, you should definitely go watch them. And for this one, whereas I went into my Band of Brothers reactions and my Saving Private Ryan reaction before that, going in with at least some knowledge about, the European part of World War II. But as far as the Pacific theater of World War II, I really don't know nearly as much as I feel like I know about the European side of things. So I'm really excited to see what they cover in this show. I'm excited to learn some things. And one of the best things about watching Band of Brothers on here was all of the comments that you guys left explaining extra things about every episode to me. Some of the things that happened in real life versus what might have been changed for the series. Anyway, I'm really excited to go into this one, to learn more from you guys, to learn more from the show, and to see what we have in store for us. Let's go ahead and jump into the first episode of The Pacific. If you enjoy full-length reactions and want early access, then feel free to check out my Patreon. Everything that I watch gets posted there first and in full watch-along format before it comes to YouTube, including this series. I'll be farther along in the series over on Patreon than I am on YouTube, so if you're interested in that, then feel free to check that out. And we're in December of 1941. Okay. Oh, Pearl Harbor is probably about to happen, isn't it? Or maybe it just happened.
Sorry. Vera, Leckie. I'm your neighbor from across the street.
I know who you are, Bob.
Your neighbors from across the street, you would imagine she would know.
I joined the Marines.
Oh.
Thought I'd do my bit.
Well, if I don't see you before you go, take care of yourself.
Wait. Vera, let me get that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Trying to be a gentleman here. Nice.
Maybe I'll write you.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll rate you. If we just introduced ourselves to each other. So you joined the Marines. Are we following the Marines in this show?
Did I miss anything? The movie hasn't started yet.
Oh. As a young John Bernthal.
The uniform that you wear will make the difference between the freedom of the world and its enslavement. December 7th was quite a day. Pearl Harbor, Hawaii.
Okay, yep. It's happened already. Wondering that's why he was at church.
Malay Peninsula, Hong Kong, the Philippine Islands were also attacked by the Army, Air Force, and Navy of the Empire of Japan. Here is what the Japs are not expecting. The United States Marine Corps.
We're joining the fight.
Hitler is not going to be our job.
We got people taking care of him.
Not until they can't whip him without us. Marines will do battle with the Japs on tiny specks of turf that we have never heard of. When we have swept upon the main islands of Japan and destroyed every scrap of that empire, the victory will have been won by you. Chevrons on your sleeves and the instinct in your guts and the blood on your boots.
It's really hyping them up, getting them amped up for what's to come.
Those of you who are lucky enough to get home for Christmas, hold your loved ones dearly and then report back here, ready to sail across God's vast ocean, where we will meet our enemy and kill them all.
Succinctly put.
Happy 1942.
Okay, we're starting in the new year. Okay, you kind of set the stage for us there, talking about all the little islands we're going to be fighting on. Some places we've never even heard of before, or that they've never heard of before.
Hey, where you both been? We had to walk from the station. We took the wrong street. Yeah, Manny had the wrong street. You believe that? This is JP and Manny. Hey, everybody, you doing?
Bringing them home for Christmas. Okay. I guess they didn't have their own families to go back to.
I wish my sons could marry someone this beautiful.
B, you sound like my mama. I don't understand how I could get through high school without that wedding date set.
Through high school? Jesus.
Everybody, listen up. JP Morgan, Manny Rodriguez, welcome to our home.
JP Morgan?
My brother John, you've been there, rough and ready for years. You're in the Philippines and came back to join the Marines because you wanted to be the best and first in. When all this is over, let's say a year from tonight, we'll sit down at this table again.
A year from tonight? Oh, I don't know about that.
Just get the job done and come home to us.
Everybody feels a bit somber from that, understandably.
Sorry, Mom. Yeah, I know.
That was an interesting non-verbal exchange there. Just a look. Just a look. Simple understanding passed back and forth.
Thanks for the ride.
Oh, yeah, sure. You hardly packed a thing.
Marines will outfit me with everything from bayonets to socks. I just wish I could have brought my typewriter.
Didn't have to pack very much of anything.
Oh, I hope I don't need a new axle. No way I'll get one.
Dad doesn't seem very focused on this goodbye.
Mother said I was a fool not to buy a Ford. Hope she's not right.
I wonder if he's just having a hard time with this whole thing, and that's how he takes it out. He can't show his emotions.
That's it, Dad.
Saying goodbye.
I gotta go. Goodbye, son.
Okay, at least we're getting a proper goodbye. He's looking him in the eye and saying bye. Feel like son wanted more from that exchange, though.
Son, Eugene, I'm sorry.
It's like doing a checkup. Is he something wrong with him? Maybe not fit to join? That's the only thing I could think of based on context. Just maybe he's not quite fit to join.
Mama's still there.
Murmur, okay.
The boy's disappointed, Mary Frank.
I'm his mother.
I think he's a little bit more than disappointed. I mean, we heard what in Band of Brothers people might do to themselves if they aren't able to go, and I hope that's not the case here.
Forces of the United States and the British Empire, compared to those
Is his brother in service?
which have so long valiantly withstood.
It looks like he's wearing a uniform.
You're 18, Eugene. You don't need your father's permission.
Can't go against him, Sid. When you leave?
I'm on the 6 a.m. train to Atlanta.
His friend's going.
Got you something.
Barrack Room Ballads by Rudyard Kipling. Thank you, Gene, but I didn't...
It's just if you need something to read on the train or we ship out.
I wish we were going together.
Yeah, well, you take care of yourself, Greaser.
He wishes that too.
You don't have to worry about me.
He's having to say goodbye to friends and loved ones. His friend just mentioned the idea of going anyway, which I don't know if that's possible or not. Maybe that was just his dad's opinion. He feel like he can't go against it. I don't know. Guadalcanal. Ooh. Oh, look at those ships. Those ships are awesome. They just look so cool. Battleships.
Quick we eat, quick we get topside, quick we get ashore. Come on, Maurice. Go, go, go!
Hey, come on, guys. I worked hard for you.
Goddamn rust bucket, I can't hear myself think.
Yeah, well, at least they give you a good meal before the send-off.
Yeah, like the electric chair.
But you, runner.
Yes.
You on the trip. You guys are lucky I'm here, because I'm planning to take out an entire Jap regiment all by myself.
Good luck with that.
Real turkey shoot.
I got a feeling it's going to be a little more complicated than that.
No, it's going to be a turkey shoot.
Guys, Professor Leckie, enlighten us.
You wanna know why we're here?
Without a sign, his sword the brave man draws, and that's no omen but his country's cause.
Here to fight for our country.
Forget all the horse shit you've heard about the Japs. They had their turn.
What might they have heard about the Japanese army that they need to forget about?
Yank the surviving Japs out of their ship-filled holes by their yellow bull. They'll go round-eyed when the first American plane lands on their airfield. When you see the Japs, kill them all. Yeah.
Wow, we're like diving headfirst into this. We went from being at home and saying goodbye straight to this. Wow, look at that scene. God, it really feels like we're just diving straight into the action right now. I have a bad feeling about what they're gonna meet when they land on that shore. And we've got a lot of people. Presumably they do too. This reminds me a lot of Saving Private Ryan. We've kind of stopped cold. What's holding us up?
Up at the Guadalcanal.
Not what they were expecting to see. Just a bunch of guys waiting around. They were expecting to jump right into action immediately. So was I, frankly.
Hey. Now what do I do? The Islanders use a machete or a rock?
Try using your head, Chuckler. It's big and rock-like.
I'm sure by the end of this, we're going to know exactly how to get what we want out of a coconut. For now, it's a mystery.
Corporal Dobson says the Japs might have poisoned the coconut.
They poisoned 1 billion coconuts?
How would they have done that? My thought exactly.
Intelligence has it the Japs move back into the jungle. Clean the sand out of your weapons. We move in 3 minutes.
Hey, no more waiting around. They're just going to be hiding here. We've never been here before. These guys are just on a random island that they've never been on before. Scary as hell. Some sort of leftover camp that's hopefully fully abandoned at this point. They left a lot of stuff here. I feel like that would be really nerve-wracking and unsettling to come across. Just this abandoned camp. They all look really unsettled by it. We're like at the edge of a really dense part of the forest. They're all carrying like pieces to some heavy gun, I'm assuming. This is really eerie. They're really building up the suspense.
Gibson, you okay?
God, everything's so dense. The roots and shit. They'll really watch where you walk. Am I paranoid to be thinking about, like, explosives planted in the ground and stuff like that as well? Things just hidden all around that you have no idea if they're there or not? I mean, look how dark it is underneath all these trees. Oh, are those... Oh, no. Holy...
Goddamn bastards.
They were like mutilated, not just killed. God, how awful would it be to have to walk past that? Yeah, let's cover that up so we don't have to see it. At least some of the men don't have to see it when they walk by. Fuck. Yeah, and this would just be miserable. Just wide awake in the rain, trying to keep focus. In the middle of this jungle. What does he see? Or what does he think he sees? Oh, shit! Oh, no! Did someone just get jumpy and shoot because they thought they saw something? Was that friendly fire?
I went to take a piss. Somebody opened up.
Got it. Yep, that's what they saw. That's what they saw something in the night moving. God, that is so unlucky.
We're moving.
It's clearly shaking them all up, even more than they already were, understandably. You go through all of this, all the training, everything, just to have that happen to you in that moment.
Guess we took the airfield. Well, let's go home.
It's nice we have visibility onto that.
Let's assume the Japs are watching right now, preparing to come at us.
Assume. They are.
Okay, you've done what he said. You're assuming it. Good job. Whoa, shit.
Can you imagine being on one of those ships? Looks like the 4th of July.
Hope it was a fucking Jap ship. It's gotta be.
God, look at that. That is, I mean, it's a devastating image, but it's beautiful. The firing and the fires. Whoa, shit. Jesus Christ, that's awesome, but also horrible at the same time.
Where's the Navy? Gone.
Oh.
We lost 4 cruisers. Turner took everyone left and headed for open sea. We're it for now. She went down with half the battalion's ammo, most of our grub and medical supplies, and a our asswipe.
Of course it did.
Start digging.
Okay, so we're in a bad situation, and we haven't seen a single Japanese person. We haven't seen any of the enemy yet at all.
The Jap Navy is right over the horizon, Phillips. If not now, then when? Can't fight 'em drunk, don't fight 'em at all.
I don't know if that's a good policy to have.
There you go.
Another day come and gone.
Just trying to spot our positions. Hold your fire.
Just a random light in the night. But what is the light coming from? Is it a boat? A ship? That's so ominous. Like I said, we haven't seen any of the enemy yet. There's just like kind of like an abstract idea at the moment. It seems like it's always lurking in the background until we see it like head to head and face on.
There are thousands of them. Coconut Plantation used a cove about 10 miles up. Probably headed there. Don't get too comfortable in your holes.
Holy crap, that is a lot of ships. Alligator Creek sounds like a place you don't want to be.
Set in along here. Watch the opposite bank.
Oh, right here. It's good.
A company made contact. 3 miles east. Draw any letters you have with any dates or addresses.
Oh, we have to destroy our letters? We don't want to give them any information at all if we come in contact with them. Hopefully it's not another guy just going to the bathroom. Could be an animal. Oh, shit! Holy fuck! Well, they certainly got the element of surprise in. Of course, they attack in the middle of the night. I mean, that's a smart thing to do. And there's still just flashes of light in the distance. In the dense forest. You can't even see what you're shooting at, and presumably they can't either, so we're all just shooting wildly into the night. God, look at these bullets just whizzing past them. Right over their heads. Oh, no!
Are you okay?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't think he's hit. Yeah, he's just having like a panic attack. He's froze. God, it's just so dark. It's so chaotic. There's only really like flashes of light to light the scene. There's so much happening. God, there's just so much gunfire. It's so loud. It's being built up so much. Holy crap, that was intense. What the that is so many bodies. Some of us lasted through the night. It looks like we took out a ton of them, but I don't know how many of us were taken out.
Look at them all. I mean, we chewed them up. They just kept on coming.
A real turkey shoot.
Yeah, he looks very just unsettled by the whole thing. It looks like it affected him a lot. The amount of people that were just taken out. The amount of life that was just ended.
Stick a pin in him, Doc.
Oh, he's gonna blow the...
Fucking yellow monkey.
Fucking hell. Oh, God. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that that might have been a possibility. This is just depressing. Some of them are amused. It's just really off-putting. Just stop playing with him. Yeah, he just ended it. I mean, good shot. Because it's just unnecessary. Look, I can understand why they would feel the way they do, but oh, God, look at that.
They got Rivers, Morley, Abbott, Martin, McDougal. Stanley's blinded. Captain Jameson's been relieved. I better get started on the letters to the families.
That's a heavy duty to fall on you.
Good job moving around last night.
Sir.
Got you promoted to corporal.
Wow, promotion.
Yes, ma'am, I am a corporal.
God, I just can't get over how many bodies there are.
Shit, this must be the bastards who took Guam.
Oh, one of them had a flag, American flag. That would be so bizarre, just like rifling through these dead men's personal effects. And just see they have families back home, they had whole lives. It's probably given to them by some relative, some loved one they have back home. And he put an end to the toying around of them like just shooting that other guy, shooting at that other guy. He clearly has a little bit more defined sense of morality to him. In that at least I don't think he likes seeing all the death.
The jungle holds both beauty and terror in its depths, most terrible of which is man. We have met the enemy and have learned nothing more about him. I have, however, learned some things about myself. There are things men can do to one another that are sobering to the soul. It's one thing to reconcile these things with God, but another to square it with yourself.
Yeah, it's confronting the things you do in those situations.
How long you been sitting on this one?
A week.
Oh.
Get it really right for you.
Oh, he's just had this wound that whole time.
Finally, reinforcements.
Board.
Oh, hello.
7th, all dressed up for Sunday school.
Hey, you guys forget to set the alarm?
Yeah, where you been? Screwing your girlfriend. You have a girlfriend? Lucky me. Filthy
Colonel Fuller, where you heading?
Tokyo! Care to join us?
I don't know, it's a ways, sir. Ride us when you get there.
I will! You guys step aside. The real Marines are here now.
And I've been here for some time.
God, the trash talk.
They look like they've been through the ringer.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, you could say that. Definitely say they're a little bit more battle-hardened than you guys so far.
This one here is from a buddy of mine back in Mobile. Dear Sid, I hope this gets to you before your birthday. The Gulf is blacked out now because of the U-boats. Your sister and I went down to... Your sister and I went down to see the wreckage of a ship they sunk. Truth is, you're the lucky one, Sid. You'll never have that nagging thought that you let your family, your friends, and your country down.
This is from Eugene, or Gene, who we saw not be able to come out here.
I'll leave you knowing that, like the poem says, you're a better man than I am, Gunga Din. You're humble and obedient servant, Eugene Sledge.
Your friend wants to be a Marine.
He wanted to.
He's got a heart murmur.
Hey, when's your birthday, Sid?
It's a couple of weeks ago.
How old are you?
I guess it didn't get there on time.
Happy birthday.
Maybe it'll come in handy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Phyllis. How fucked are you now? How fucked are you now?
Pretty darned, I would say.
Surely fucked now.
That was a really interesting first episode. To start off from the very beginning, I mean, seeing all the men kind of get ready to leave basically right after Pearl Harbor happened, and like seeing them with their families and seeing them have their last Christmas with their families before they leave for the Pacific, and then going straight from that to like right in the middle of things. We're right in the middle of the Pacific on an island that I don't remember the name of anymore, but I did really enjoy getting to see that kind of a little bit of a connection back to home before they left off with some of their loved ones. And I mean, even people that they didn't know super well, like the guy who was kind of like our main character. He was like the main through line throughout this episode. He talked to Vera, I think her name was, outside of the church. And don't worry, I'm sure I'll learn names more and more as we go through, but there's a lot of characters, so it may take me a couple episodes to like really get everybody's name down. But even him just kind of like plucking up the courage to talk to her, presumably for the first time, and help her into the church by opening the door for her, and then saying he's going to write letters to her. And then we saw him actually write a letter to her in this episode. I mean, it's got to be nice to have someone like that back home to write letters back to. And we had like an interesting scene with him and his father just seemed really distracted from the goodbye that his son was trying to say to him until the very end. I mean, he finally did end up saying goodbye, son, and looking him in the eye and giving him a handshake, but it seemed like not quite the goodbye that he would have wanted to have with his father. And then seeing Sid with his friend, with Eugene, their interactions, like we really focused on Eugene there for a little bit, getting told by his father that he still has a heart murmur and that he's not going to be able to join in, that he's not going to be able to become a Marine like his friend. I mean, we followed him until eventually meeting up with Sid, and then we see Sid later on the actual island itself. And so that was an interesting way to kind of progress Sid's character, showing us his friend and showing us the connection to his friend, and then later showing, this letter that his friend has written for him for his birthday. So yeah, I really liked how the connections there were made for some of the men at the very beginning of this episode. And then we kind of dove straight into the action. We got dumped off on this island, and we just had this like eerie, unsettling feeling this entire time. Throughout the vast majority of the episode, we're just kind of wandering through this jungle under cover of these very dense trees, and it's like super dark in there, and every movement, every noise feels like it could be something. And the Japanese army is just kind of like a faceless, abstract idea until the very end. I honestly just really loved the way they did that. It felt really intense. It felt like the suspension was being built up throughout the entire episode. And then when we finally had the encounter with the enemy, it very much like Band of Brothers and Saving Private Ryan was like so chaotic. It was shot in such a chaotic way. It was in basically complete darkness with just flashes of light, flashes of gunfire, which just made it feel even more chaotic because there's just so much gunfire from all of these different angles. It looked like they were surrounded and like they were getting flanked, and they had to move and flank the enemy themselves. And I mean, they ended up coming out ahead in that scenario, in that encounter. But the morning after, like seeing all of like the dead bodies of all the Japanese just like on the beach, seeing how many they threw at them, them and how many they had to take out. I mean, some men were a little bit more blasé about it, a little bit more like amused, even when that one last Japanese soldier came out and was just like moving around in frustration and just being shot at, and they were laughing at him. And then our main character here took the last shot and took him out, basically put him out of his misery. They really did a great job of showing us his character, what his character is about, the type of morality that his character has, showing us what his character does in a situation like that. I feel like was really important and really established who he was as a person. And then we heard in his letter about him feeling very confronted about what he's done already, what he now knows about himself, what he now knows he's capable of, and what he now knows he will do in that situation. Like, you can sit there and speculate about what you would do in any of these situations and any of these encounters, but until you're actually in them, you really don't know what you're going to do or what kind of person you're going to be and what kind of reaction you're going to have and how you're going to carry yourself. And he's learned a lot about himself just from that one encounter, and then in the aftermath, the morning after. And yeah, it was a really poignant reflection on who he might be becoming while he's here and how that might differ from who he was when he left. And yeah, I really enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed getting to see like the dynamics between all the different characters. Like, I don't know everybody's name yet, and like I'm starting to learn faces, and I'm sure I'll be able to connect names to faces the more we get through the series. But we really started to see what their dynamic is like, what kind of situations they're going to be thrown into, and the types of ways that they all react to it. It'll be great to see how some of these characters develop, and I'm assuming we're going to get more characters coming in as well. We kind of saw that other group of Marines come in with John Berthal's character amongst them, all coming in, and they're all coming in fresh, and they're all headed off to presumably their own battles and their own encounters. And I don't know if we'll follow them anytime soon, or if we're all going to connect up and join up together. I don't know. We're only getting like little hints of like what the different goals are, what the different strategies might be, like what they're doing here, as specifically what they're trying to accomplish specifically by being here. Like, we've only gotten little bits and hints about that so far, and I'm assuming we're going to follow them go from not just this island but to other places as well. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But this was a really interesting first episode, a really intense first episode, which is what I was expecting. I was expecting to have a lot of intensity, a lot of build up into a lot of intensity, and it did not disappoint. I really loved the way they built up the tension throughout the episode and the small bit of character development we're getting already. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm looking forward to the series. I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode. Any and all info you have to share about it, I would love to hear. Love reading your comments, loved reading them in Band of Brothers, and really looking forward to reading them for the Pacific. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I will see you in the next episode of The Pacific.